How's it going, guys? My name is Chase, and this is my new YouTube channel I'm calling Chase Excessive. Alright guys, so I'm starting this YouTube channel because about nearly 5 years ago, my wife and I decided we needed to buy a house. So that meant anything I had that was cool had to go away, and you know, I'm big time into cars. I did a lot of racing when I was younger, and I've always been into sports cars. That's kind of my thing, you know. That's what gets me going. And at the time, back in 2013, I had a 2013 Subaru WRX, and it was something I was making payments on, and had to get rid of it to you know, get rid of the debt to be able to save up for a house, you know, down payment and whatnot. And it was pretty modified. It was all pair and parts on it, and it made pretty good power on the dyno. But you know, that's just one car I had. I've had tons of cars, and all of them modified. You know, lots of modifications, and it's just, I really enjoy, you know, making a car better, perform better. But anyways, you know, it's kind of stuff I haven't done in the past 5 years, because we got a house, and we also had 2 kids and stuff like that. You know, it doesn't happen with kids and you know, a lot of responsibility like having a house. But I'm trying to get back into it. So I figured I'd start this YouTube channel to try and push myself into it a little harder, and maybe hold myself a little more accountable, you know, for getting in front of a camera and trying to follow through with this and see where it goes, you know. I don't know where it's going, but I hope it's somewhere cool. You know, I'm naming it Chase Excessive. Obviously my name is Chase, and the excessive part is the idea of spending money you're not supposed to, or is not necessary on stuff like, you know, car parts that or modifications, and not just car stuff, you know, anything in life. Anything that's cool that, you know, you don't need but you want it. And you know, I just really enjoy that part, you know, just buying stuff that's really good quality, not cheap stuff, you know, whether it's cars or anything related to cars, you know, tools and detailing equipment, or you know, supplies, and also just other things in life, you know, whether it's kitchen stuff or whatever. I just love the excessive part of life, you know. It just keeps it fun and interesting. And then of course the excessive also kind of rolls into, you know, how you do stuff, you know, not cutting corners or you know, doing stuff just to get it done. You know, you do it the right way, and do it, you know, in a way that most people don't for a good result. So that's where the excessive part comes from, you know. Chase Excessive, the pursuit of living in an excessive lifestyle, I guess you could say, but just every aspect of life that you try to just go a little excessive with and enjoy it, you know. So anyways, getting back into the car stuff, we'll see where it goes. I've got a lot of cars sitting around here, it seems like, lately, and I do a lot of repair. I do a lot of cleaning. You know, I'm trying to get a little more in depth on my detailing. I've always been super into cleaning my cars, but I've never been as crazy about it as some of the people I see on YouTube and stuff. But you know, I'm willing to learn, and I want to get a little more crazy about it, you know. And so that's part of where my channel is going to go, is detailing, a lot of detailing. I want to learn more about it. And then of course, getting back into a cool car. Right now I don't have anything super cool, but I plan to get something cool. When, I don't know, but you know, the sooner the better, of course. Right now I've got a 2003 BMW 325i. It's a E46, and it's bone normal stock besides the intake and some wheels. But it's a fun car. It's a good daily driver. But that's all I got right now. But like I said, I plan to, my dream car ever since I was a little kid has been a Porsche. I love the Porsche shape, and it's a really good looking car to me. So that's my dream, is a Porsche 911, of course, and someday I plan to have one. But right now the Beamer is getting me around, and we'll see what we can do with that. It needs a lot of help. It could require some new brakes here pretty soon. It needs a new clutch and a whole bunch of little stuff. But anyways, and that's a car I'll learn some detail and stuff with. I don't mind screwing up on it a little bit because it's old, and it can be fixed or maybe not. But if it doesn't, it's just an '03 Beamer, so it's not that big a deal. So anyways, that's kind of a small introduction. I'll kind of tell about myself a little more as we go here, but that's kind of the start and where we're going with this channel, I suppose, and we'll see what it turns into. And I know my camera right now, I'm not using an external mic. I know my audio is not very good, but I've got a fix coming for that, hopefully. This is just a standard Canon DSLR, so I plan to upgrade that here pretty soon, and I'll show you what I'm working with at the moment, what I'm trying to get going here, and we'll see what we can come up with. Now, I have no experience with video cameras or YouTubing at all. And I'm probably just buying stuff I shouldn't be buying, and I'm sure somebody's going to tell me I've got the wrong stuff, but this is what I've got. I'm recording with a Canon T6 Rebel right now, and I thought I was going to use that, but it doesn't have an external mic jack, so I'm going to stop using this camera pretty quickly here and switch over to this GoPro I just picked up. Well, this is the external microphone I got for this camera I'm using right now, but of course I found out afterwards it doesn't work. So I found maybe a GoPro might be the answer for what I'm going to be doing. And who knows, we'll see. It'll be a start anyway. And two, I don't have any experience with GoPros. I've never used one, I've never had one, so this is going to be a lot of learning for me, but I've got a Hero 5 Black Edition. I don't know if that's any good or not. I probably should do more research than I have. But this was a Costco pack. Costco sells these things cheaper than anybody else I've ever seen. It seems to be like a price policy that everybody sells them for the same price, but Costco has it $10 cheaper than everybody else, and it comes with some extra stuff. It's got a tripod, and I'm not sure how much of this is extra, but it's got the card, some mounts, a couple different mounts, which I think is normal. But I think the biggest difference is it comes with this tripod. It's not much of a tripod, but I'll probably use it. Better than nothing, right? I suppose. And then, of course, the GoPro itself. It's kind of nice. It's got the screen on the back. Other than that, I don't know a whole lot about these things. And I know it does 4K recording, which I thought might be good for YouTube vlogging. But anyways, what I'm going to do with it is I'm going to get the adapter to be able to attach this Rode external mic to it, and I'll set up on a tripod and everything. But I think this is what I'm going to start out with, and we'll see how it goes. So in my video or videos, you'll see a difference once I switch over from this Canon to this setup, and we'll see how it works. And give my feedback on it at some point, I suppose. Alright guys, I switched over to my GoPro here because I'm going to give you a little tour here, and I figured the GoPro, even though I don't have my external mic on it yet, it's a little more portable. This is what I was using, a adjustable tripod setup with a Canon T6. So anyhow, this is my garage, and when we moved here, this is just a 2-car garage, big 2-car garage, and they had a framed 2x4 shelf system here that was not that great, and I took it all out, made my own custom wood cabinets here on this left. They turned out pretty good. I put some aluminum handles on them. It's pretty nice. Got a snap-on 40-inch toolbox here, and then this base cabinet was actually here. I just painted it, put a stainless top on it. Works out pretty good. And then the rest of the garage is kind of a disaster. Kid stuff, and then a couple 2-wheelers. And this is, you know, I plan to do a lot of different things in here. And part of it's going to be getting rid of this stuff, building a shed in our backyard and getting it all out of here, so I got more room to work with. And in that corner will be the detailing corner. It's where I'm going to put a bunch of shelves for detailing products. Up here I built some shelves that I put just random crap on. Works out pretty good though. And then yeah, anyway, so you know, big deal here is going to be getting this place cleaned up a little bit, making it more friendly with working cars in here. Getting all this necessary stuff in here that just sits in here out. At the moment, I've got this Cadillac CTS here. This is my aunt's car. She's selling. I've already fixed a lot of stuff on it. It had a headlight on it that was leaking, this one here, and it was full of water. So I took it out, took it apart, and you know, took the lens apart so I could dry it all out and then reseal it, and it's back in the car. And fix some other stuff like seatbelt wasn't working in the rear, fob wasn't working, rear door lock wasn't working, so I got all that stuff fixed. And now the only thing left is to clean it, which, you know, part of what I'm gonna do in the next episode is gonna fully detail this thing, make it super clean and sellable, so we can get rid of it. That's my daily driver there. 03 BMW 325i. Again, not much done to it, just wheels and an intake, but it's been super reliable. I bought it a couple years ago. It's a great car for daily driving, and I plan to fix it up some. It needs new brakes bad, needs a new clutch, new suspension. The shocks are blown in the rear, and then just overall cleaning it up. It could use a lot of help in that department. It's pretty dirty inside and out. Paint's in horrible shape. I mean, it's there. But I've got, this is a friend's car, 2002 Subaru WX. She's had this car for a long time. It's got a right front axle that's bad, needs to replace that, so I'll be doing that here too. And then the Jeep is another friend's Jeep. Just storing it, nothing wrong with it. Been doing some upgrades on it. I've done nearly everything to this Jeep for him, including the lift, wheels, tires, the flares, rear bumper, and some other little stuff. But anyways, that's what I've got for cars here at the moment. Like I said, I just got rid of a Subaru that was another friend that she smashed, and I rebuilt the whole front end for her, cosmetic damage on it, and
that was I just finished that, got that out of here. So I've got a lot of cars coming in and out here all of a sudden lately, it seems like. So I figured I'd start YouTubing them, and I'll do an unboxing here on this Adams box I got. It's got a bunch of stuff to start, working on this Cadillac, and I got a mystery box in there from Adams that they like to do. So I haven't opened it yet. I'll unbox it on camera and see what we got.
All right, now it's time to see what we got in this Adams box. Adams polishes. Got a new mitt. Mine are pretty old, many years old. So I figured time for a new one. Polishing towel. Got some iron remover. I've never used that stuff before. I've never used iron remover, period. Got correcting compounds, finishing, polish, the whole lineup there. Got some clay. Some detail spray for the clay. All the matching pads for the compounds and polishes. I figure, I haven't really figured it out, I guess, but I figure the color pad goes with the color polish. Applicator for the wax, buttery wax. Cleaning brush for the pads. And yeah, I gave you one squirter for 2 bottles, but I guess you swap it. And then the mystery box. This is something they do once in a while. So they tell you it's $50 worth of stuff for $30. I have no idea what it is. About to find out. Bunch of squirters. H2O garden gloss, leather interior cleaner. That's good, I need that. More detail spray. Glass cleaner, not bad. And a borderless blue towel. Not sure what that's for. It's a pretty small towel. That's it. That's what you get for $30. It's supposed to be worth $50. And like I said, I got all this stuff to start detailing this Cadillac. This is something I'm getting ready to clean to sell. And the paint's not in horrible shape. There's really not many rock chips. It's just got a lot of swirls and scratches that will hopefully get removed by this Adams stuff. I've never used Adams stuff before. Well, I take that back. I've used some of their rubber cleaner and tire shine. But this will be a first for anything else Adams, and we'll see how it works, and figure we'll try some other brands too, but see how it works out on this car. This has a leather interior also, so that's good. I got the leather cleaner, but we'll see what it does for this car, and I'll be posting that up on the next video, cleaning this car. That's what the next video is going to be all about, getting this thing all ready for sale and getting it dialed in and nice and pretty and shiny. So if you made this far in my video, thank you very much for watching. It's a little longer than I expected it to be, but it's an intro video, so whatever, right? Again, it's going to be mostly about cars and doing detailing or repair or fun stuff with them, and I plan to make it as interesting as possible. So we'll see where that takes me. And it's not going to be just about cars. It's like I said, I like anything cool. So one of the first things I want to do in here is get my lights a little some better set up. You can see I've got just this one single light I'm working with here. There's nothing else other than like way over here in the corner, and it's pretty pathetic. So I definitely need a light upgrade. Well, I guess I got one over here, but it doesn't work. So anyways, stuff like that. I want to improve my garage setup a little bit and make it more enjoyable and work better for me in here. So I'll document all that too. So it should be fun and interesting, I think. So if you want to see more, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Thank you.